so bought more canning jars from the thrift store. In this lot I got 6 quarts, 3 wide-mouth pints, and 6 regular mouth pints for $4.35, I believe it was. And then, not as great a deal, but still not bad, 5 pint jars for $1.99. So I'm still hoarding canning jars, whether I need to or not. I probably don't, but anyway, this lot is going to be washed right now. So that's it for this little segment. Okay, picked up more of these very large mason jars. I believe this one's 1.5 quarts. I'll have to check, because I do have another 2 here that I know are 1.5 quarts, but they seem to be slightly smaller. So perhaps it's just the shape and the manufacturer. Like one is Mason, the other one is Bernardin. And yeah, they could be exactly the same size, or actually it does look bigger to me, so I'm going to have to do a measurement there and determine whether it is a 1.9 liter or 1.5 quarts. Sorry, 1.9. Yeah, it's 1.9 is what we call it here. Okay, that's it. Well, it turns out that I can no longer go to the thrift shops for the foreseeable future. A lot of shops have been shut down, and they've been ordered to go home, stay home, and anyway, find yourself something else to do for a while. So retail shops are closed, bars are closed, restaurants are closed. Only what they consider essential services are left open. Now that leaves an interesting range of possibilities. So most of the time I have been staying home, and I've been doing all kinds of neat and nifty things, but after a while you get tired of them as well. So I ventured out and thought I would try to treat myself, and I did find sort of what I wanted. I was looking for a cast iron Dutch oven. I already have a ceramic one, and I was looking to get a second one to do the sourdough bread that I make, because when you make sourdough bread you make 2 loaves at a time. And the first time I made it, I used my ceramic Dutch oven, and I did 1 loaf at a time, so when one was finished then the other one went in the oven. And the second time I made it, I used regular bread pans. Didn't quite like the way that turned out for some reason. The sourdough bread turns out very nice in a Dutch oven. So I went out, I thought rather than getting another ceramic one, although they're quite nice, if they do chip at all, they're done for, they're finished. So this time I thought I would get a cast iron one. And the only problem was I did not find the exact one I wanted. I wanted a 5 quart, which I did find, but it came with this handle rather than, it came with this metal strip, which is not what I wanted. I wanted the larger handles at the side, but it will do. It will do the job. So I'm happy as ever to have my new Dutch oven, and I decided that I would go with the Lodge brand. Even though it is much more expensive, it certainly is also much better quality. I looked at a comparable product made in China, and it was almost 1/3 of the price, and I decided I didn't want it. I preferred the American-made Lodge product. It looked like it was much better made, and hopefully this will last a lifetime. And my sourdough starter just seems to be absolutely doing extremely well. I just fed it yesterday, put it back in the fridge. What I do with this is that I only keep a small amount, actually. I measure out, between 70 and 80 grams. And I add equal amounts, 70 to 80 grams of water and flour, and mix it all up and put it right back in the fridge. And as you can see, it still is bubbling even though it was in the fridge. So when I make my bread, all I do is use about a teaspoonful of this, and I mix it up again with about 75 grams of both flour and water, and a large, tablespoon, not a teaspoon, a tablespoon of this. Leave it overnight and you have a cup and a half of starter. And that's how I make my bread. I do not keep a huge amount of sourdough starter. It saves having to throw a lot of it out every day, or even every week. So yeah, and it seems to have gotten very strong, very healthy, and seems to like me once I got it going. Anyway, that's my video for today. On a cheerful note, I did get something I really wanted. I've been wanting a Dutch oven another Dutch oven, a cast iron one, for a long time. And since I cannot treat myself to going to the thrift shops, I treated myself another way. Anyway, that's it for my video for today, and probably will not be doing any thrift shop videos for a while to come, but that's fine. We'll find something else to do. And we'll see you on the next video.